Hello my Funatics, it's Fufu here. Today I have something a little bit special for you. It is a Wi-Fi battle, but this is an FU Wi-Fi battle. Now what is FU? FU is the tier below PU, and PU is the tier below NU. So you get it, it's like the lowest tier. It's kind of unofficial at the moment, but it has been the other meta of the month on the Showdown, so you have been able to play it there. It's just a Smoke on Forum thing. Really fun though. I absolutely love it. There are some amazing Pokemon in there, ones that I've loved the whole time, and as you can see from my team here, they're just it's so great. These teams are so beautiful. If you don't agree with me, I don't know like what you're into, because this is competitive Pokemon at its finest. I love it. Anyway, today I am going up against the man himself, Steve, aka Magnitude. You should probably know about him. He's one of the guys who inspired me to get into this whole shebang in the first place. I'll put his link in the description, so go and check out his channel and give him a sub if you haven't already. But I would imagine you have, because if you're subbed to me, you probably subbed to him. Anyways, so yeah, the Wi-Fi battle today is FU. I have got some very tricksy sets here. I love it. The two walls are Leron and Wigglytuff that are kind of just walls and do the thing. But then the other things, not so conventional. And we're going to get into this. I wanted to lead with my Venonat. Now, what I am using Venonat for, it's very cool and very special. It gets compoundized sleep powder, and it also gets baton pass. So I wanted to make a sub pass set with sleep powder. And so I thought I'd lead with it because it matches up all right against this whole team. Apart from Charmeleon, it probably outspeeds the Heatmore, so I can try and get a thing on that. If you led with Butterfree, that would have been bad. And if you led with... I mean, actually, it doesn't match up that well against his team, but I was going to lead with it anyway because I didn't know what was going to happen. So let's get into the battle. It turns out that Steve is going to lead with his Charmeleon anyway, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. So we're going to have to just go from here. I could make it a Focus Sash set, but it defeats the point of Sub Pass. So I'm going to switch out. But look how cool Venonat looks. He's like all fuzzy and great and amazing. I love him. Googly. So Floof comes in. This is my special wall Wigglytuff. I know that Charmeleon has higher special attack than physical attack, so I thought he'd be a spec set or something, but no, he just goes straight for the Flare Blitz and gets the burn on my Wigglytuff, does loads of damage. I cannot stay in if I want to survive, which I do, so I'm going to have to switch out, and I decided that a good switch would be my Whiscash. Yeah, Whiscash is called I Shouted. And it only makes sense when you see his face. You'll see his face in a sec. He's going to get hit by a move. Look, that is the I Shouted face, right? Maybe not, maybe I'm just crazy. Anyways, this is a special Whiscash. It is a special Whiscash. It's specs, and I thought that he would switch into his bulky grass type, which is Go-Goat, because these things are threatening if they set up Dragon Dances. You can't let them set up. But he doesn't. So I predict that and go for an Ice Beam with my choice specs, and that doesn't work out. And now I'm just going to have to switch out again because I'm locked into that, and the Charmeleon will be able to kill me. So that didn't work out. Go-Go did not come in. I'm going to go into my Leron. This isn't invested in physical defense, but he is such a monster that he's got high enough physical defense just with the Eviolite that he's going to not really take any damage from these hits anyway. So while Charmeleon is smashing him as hard as he can and not really doing very much, my Leron is going to get up Stealth Rocks for my team, which is going to be so useful because he's got Charmeleon that's weak to rocks, he's got Heatmore that's weak to rocks, he's got Swanna that's weak to rocks, and he's got Butterfree that's quad weak to rocks. So really important there. He does have a Swanna that could have Defog, but that's okay because I've got something for that. I've got a competitive Wigglytuff, so if he wants to do that, I can get a special attack boost. Maybe get something going there. Anyway, that Blaze boosted Flare Blitz did quite a lot to my Leron. I decided to roar him out because it's more random. If I just killed the Charmeleon, he'd have got Switch Initiative, but by roaring it's more random. The Charmeleon is dead to rocks anyway. Now I make a ballsy play and stay in on this one, going for a head smash, because I didn't really think that my Leron was that necessary from now. If the Swanna wants to defog, it dies. If it wants to predict a switch or anything, it turns out he wants to rain dance. Not a good idea when I've got a head smashing Leron in here. So yeah, I'm able to take out the Swanna, which is one of the biggest threats to my team actually, especially seeing as though Wigglytuff has taken damage. That was a big threat to my team. But now I'm going to switch out to I Shouted again, hoping that he would just go for the fire attack but he doesn't make that play. I would have been able to take a fire attack and outspeed the next turn, but that's not what happens. He goes for a superpower, and that's able to take out my Whiscash, which is a shame. Oh, poor little guy. So now I'm going to go into Googly again, because I do believe that I will outspeed this Heatmore, even though he's got a higher base speed than me. I am fully invested in my speed, so I don't think that he will be. I go for a sub, just seeing what he wants to do. He goes for a Fire Blast. That's definitely going to be able to break my sub. And so now I'm going to just put that thing to sleep and get my shenanigans going. I love Venonat. It's so cool. So we can put this Heatmore to sleep. And on the next turn, we go for the sub. Ideally, he will switch out and let me get up the free sub, and then I can baton pass that into something else. So he does actually switch out and goes into the Butterfree as I'm able to get up the sub. The Butterfree could potentially break my sub with the Air Slash, but a lot of them don't carry Air Slash a lot because they can carry like Sleep Powder, Quiver Dance, and other such moves. Some of them carry Substitute themselves. So he actually just goes for a Bug Buzz, trying to get damage behind my sub, but because I'm part Poison type, it's not very effective, and I can Baton Pass my Substitute out into Pikachu. A Pikachu is here! This Pikachu is very fun, something inspired by Schady, a subscriber of mine. It's going to be able to outspeed this Butterfree and kill it with Thunder Punch, but a Pikachu is here. A Pikachu is behind the sub, and this is such a great situation right now. You guys are going to love this. I love this set. It's so great, and I love the synergy between Venonat and Pikachu. They're so great together. It's just so glorious. Anyway, Go-Go comes in, and I'm just going to tighten my focus behind my Substitute because, yes, that is right, guys. I am indeed a Focus Punch Pikachu. A Pikachu is going to pop that Go-Go sub with the Focus Punch. That helps me as well. Getting that sub damage on the Go-Go is going to help me because it means that it'll be closer to dying when I go for the Focus Punch the next turn. I don't think that it's going to kill this Go-Go. I'm under no illusion. But it is a base 150 attack, and Pikachu has massive attack with the Light Ball. So I'm going to just go for another Focus Punch. I've got no reason not to. It's my strongest move against this Go-Go. The Go-Go is going to try and bulk up in my face. I am behind a sub. You do know that. So I'm going to go for a Focus Punch here, and let's see how much it does. I was thinking maybe around 35%, but no, that's probably a good 55%, even with a defense boost. A Pikachu! Oh my lord! Oh my lord. We're going to just go for another one because even if he has a Milk Drink, I think I'll be doing more damage than he has Milk Drink. And plus, Bulk Up sub Milk Drink would be a very strange set. He's probably Horn Leech and Earthquake. He does show the Earthquake here, so that means that my Pikachu is going to net the Focus Punch kill. How awesome is that? I love it. Ah, yeah. Focus Punch Pikachu, too strong. So now we've got the Swallow in here. I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go into my Lairon. Even if he goes for the Earthquake, that's okay. I do have Ghastly that can take on most Swallows quite well. If they normally only carry Poison, Ground, and maybe Giga Drain coverage. None of which will hurt my Ghastly too much at all. And Ghastly has Trick and Substitute and stuff like that. Is a Choice Scarf set, so it will be able to handle this Swallow relatively well. Now, I don't want my Lairon to go to sleep. I'm going to switch out into my Ghastly because I know that it will be able to take a hit from the Swallow and maybe do some things. As the Charmeleon actually comes in and dies to the Rocks. My Rocks definitely helped me a lot this game. As I said before, a lot of Steve's team was weak to Rocks, so they definitely helped. And I'm going to go into Papa Franku because this set was inspired, well, it was created by Papa Franku. It's such a fun set. As Heatmore comes in. Now, I know Heatmores can run Sucker Punch, and I know that he's already burned one turn of sleep. So he could wake up this turn and go for a Sucker Punch, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to go into my Venonat, sort of as fodder, but also as a way to maybe get another sub pass going on. If he misses a Fire Blast here, then that would be ideal because I could put him back to sleep and that doesn't happen. He does hit his Fire Blast. So all that's going to happen here is I'm going to try and put him back to sleep and then get a little bit of chip damage. Unfortunately, I don't have Infestation on this set. I do mean to have Infestation on this set, but I didn't get around to teaching it Infestation. It's only got Bug Bite. Infestation is a better way of getting some damage on, but also what it would allow me to do would be to Infestation anything that they would want to switch in. Then I Sleep Powder at the next turn, sub while they're still trapped in and asleep, and then I can Baton Pass out, and it would work very nicely. I want to kind of trap sleep them, and then do my sub pass and shenanigans. And also Infestation, as I said, would do more damage. But right now I'm just bug biting the Heatmore, and it's not really doing very much damage at all. But I just want to sack my Venonat at this stage, unfortunately. Venonat was a boss though. He allowed Pikachu to do all of that work. So I'm very, very pleased with Venonat's performance this game. The Heatmore's just going to go for Giga Drain, getting that little bit of recovery back, which is fine. But yeah, Venonat dies a hero's death and can be very happy with his performance. And now we're just going to bring in Floof. I brought Wigglytuff in thinking, I'm max HP, max special defense, I can live a hit. And then when I brought it in, I was like, I probably can't live a hit. But he does miss the Fire Blast, that really helps. I just didn't want to go into either Ghastly or Pikachu, still not knowing if he had the Sucker Punch or not. Because at this stage, I think he's either Expert Belt up AV, and that last move could well be Sucker Punch. So now that I've got the Toxic on the Heatmore, I won't have to play Sucker Punch mind games with substituting Pikachu. I can just get that Toxic off, and we see here that my Wigglytuff dies this turn. It probably would have died to a Fire Blast last turn, so I was lucky with that miss. Not necessarily game changing, because if my Pikachu got up a sub on this thing as it tried to Sucker Punch it, then I probably would have been able to take it out then anyway. But now a Pikachu can come in and go for a substitute. He does show the Sucker Punch, so I wasn't just being crazy. I was making like informed decisions and good plays, and the Heatmore will die of Toxic damage this turn. So my Pikachu is behind a sub for his final Pokemon, which is a Swallow we saw earlier. I've still got my Lairon, I've still got my Ghastly, both of which handle this thing, and Pikachu will get some pops at it first anyway, so I can go for some Thunder Punches. I run Thunder Punch instead of Wild Charge or Volt Tackle because I don't really want to be taking recoil damage from moves when I'm also a substitute set. I feel like I just want to do some extra damage with the Thunder Punches, but Focus Punch is the big hitter really on this set. And the last move is Grass Knot, I believe, just to hit some ground types and other stuff as well, some fat things. But that's changeable. I wanted Lightning Rod on this Pikachu. Oh yeah, he goes for Pain Split here. Pikachu has like no base health. It's got like base 30 health or something. So Swallow's not going to get any health from that. And it means that I can get off another Thunder Punch, which is useful. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I want Lightning Rod on this Pikachu so that it can maybe sub up on Choice Lock things into Electric type moves. So that means I can't run Extreme Speed, but I could run Quick Attack. But yeah, or Knock Off is that last move. Knock Off might be a better option, but I went for Grass Knot. Anyways, the Swallow took out a Pikachu. Pikachu, you were incredible. You were world-endingly good. And then we go into Papa Franku to finish this thing off because Papa Franku is my friend. He is my friend. And that will be the game. I hope you guys enjoyed FU. GG Steve, that was really fun. Thank you for humouring me and playing this weird-ass tier. But I love it. If you guys love it too, I've got a favour to ask from you. It's to tell all the other Wi-Fi YouTubers that you watch to play FU because it is hella fun. You get to see all these amazing Pokemon that you never see before, and I want more people to battle, so I want you to tell them to battle me, please. But yeah, that's upload for today. I really enjoyed playing it, and I think you guys will enjoy watching it. I've been Foofoo, you've been awesome, and hopefully see you next time. Bye.